teachers who especially that is called help our students in the examination hall, both madrasas as well as especially that is school, like a pushcart is you are pushing your cart. But in the chance that you are reaching especially your student to get his GPA 5 to do well at the examination in board, for the safety of your examination, for the existence of your education institution, obviously justice, especially you are going to slaughter those students. And especially it is a gross mistake, of course, and this student is who are accustomed to do well in the examination by practicing, especially in the candidate through malpractice, and especially they are getting certificate, and they are especially that they are dancing is by beating their arms as they get is GPA 5 victorious is the result they have obtained this and that, of course, but in the long run is in competition market, they have to face is the problems. So the student and especially teacher staff is of this is the country, please especially do not teach our students is to cheat themselves. By cheating themselves, especially if you perform this task, I noticed many examination hall in my life going that is the place this and that is the, and from my especially personal experiences I have noticed students who are adopting malpractices especially freely, frankly, sincerely, teachers are engaged to help them. By this and that way, especially the page of Quran, the page of Hadith are spread here and there. Once upon a time, especially I was given duty in a madrasa, especially at the examination of Fazil and Alim. After this and that, I have noticed especially a very bearded person who had pagri over his head, pagri, tupi, dari, etc. But especially he has lot of copies with him. Then I said, what are you doing? তোমরা না বক্তব্য দিতে উঠে অনেক বড় বড় কথা বলো, আর তুমি নিজে না এখন নকল করে পাস করতে যাচ্ছ, কি করতেছো? এটাই তো চুরি না, তো ডাকাতি করতেছো। It is not stealing, you are especially performing is a robbery. Thus you are getting justice GPA 5. Thus you are justice especially performing is this task and that task. You are getting certificate under madrasa education is the board. Other sector and section especially who are engaged is to learn to gain certificate based education cannot be helpful because it's the modern world doesn't want it. And modern this world, of course, I should share with you something. They want is special which thing? Developed education. Let us go to developed countries of the world, and in developed countries of the world, such kind of malpractice, copying and teaching the student is how to do well in the examination by supplying them paragraph, composition, a letter, application, other thing, etc. In the chance that students are passing the examination, but in the long run, how far are they learning? If you tell them he is a graduate, if you tell them is write an application is for the post of a primary school teacher, even for the post of is a peon, but this particular student is passed his special examination, different examination is by the help of copy, malpractice. But is it ever possible on the part of him to write especially an application for a job? If you tell him to write especially appointment letter, is it possible for him? If you tell him especially that school to write is a joining letter, dismissal letter, warning letter, first warning, second warning, final warning letter, of course, is it ever possible? Obviously not. Why? Especially this student is especially students is about whom I am speaking, not all. They pass their examination is by adopting malpractice in the examination, and especially not commit to paper, commit to memory, vomit to paper. It is not for them. Commit to memory, vomit to paper. Some student is to do this section. বাসায় খেয়ে যাওয়া, পরীক্ষার হলে যে হুবহু খাতায় বমি করে দেওয়া। অর্থ কি? Without understanding is this student is cramped But the student is especially who are cramming is without understanding, but it is sure that is in course of is time in future they would be able to get opportunity to practice is in this subject is properly and would be able to acquire is versatile is quality. But now science students are bound to memorize physics, chemistry, math, biology, physics, chemistry, biology, geology. They are cramming this thing is like a parrot. After it is they commit this thing is into examination hall. Later part of their life when especially they face different kinds of examination, they practice is especially for being a student. What about is might be on the contrary, the student is especially who do not wish to cram, memorize. Let us think about them is how our problem is increasing is for them, and this student is who do not have practice is especially in this sector and section is neither parents nor the student is are interested is to acquire to especially inspire to perform this task connection is befitting manner for doing well in the examination is hall. Thus the examination some students is it is my personal experience. They write is Hojobarul 6 and 7. Hojobarul haphazard writing, haphazard thing, haphazard is special conception are given in the examination. Whatever they like is their writing. They are not aware of grammatical is matter. Thus, it is another is cause of fail in English.